All right, that's probably going to be a quick one, but in our most recent episode in Keeping Up with the Gestapo, um, Yun Chung, a 21-year-old Columbia University student and former high school valedictorian, is suing the Trump admin over efforts to deport her. Hey guys, remember when I said that quotas for deportations might be a bad thing? Yeah, yeah, it might be a bad thing, guys. Who moved to the U.S. from South Korea at age 7. She's been there for 14 years. She's a permanent resident, but and holds lawful permanent resident status. Participated in pro-Palestinian protests at Columbia. Well, there you go. There's your main problem. She's a terrorist because she said that brown babies shouldn't be bombed anymore. Looking at you, Asmongold, you little fucking shit. Following her involvement in a protest on March 5th, ICE agents visited her family's residence and searched her dorm room, claiming her presence in the U.S. obstructs the administration's foreign policy goals. So I know there's like a thing from 1952 where like the Secretary of State can like pick particular individual, because this is how they're trying to get Mahmoud Khalil, right? That's how they're trying to get him. Is this guy is threatening the foreign policy goals of the United States, so we have the right to deport them. And they can just do this like anybody, just black bag them and just deport them back to their main country. But like honestly, like again, this doesn't really have anything to do with the foreign policy fucking goals of the United States, because guess what? Hamas, relatively speaking, in terms of its political goals from October 7th, it's already achieved everything it wants and more. Let's be quite frank. Let's be super fucking honest. It has successfully made Israel into a pariah state, whether you fucking like it or not. Looking at you, DGGers and Asmongold fans, you fucking losers. I know you dumbasses are going to be buzzing around in the fucking comments section like you always do. But yeah, this is like the dumbest fucking reason for as to why to deport someone, because guess what? The Abrahamic Accords already had the effect that Hamas wanted, and that was making Israel look as bad as possible on the world stage. It was already successful. So deporting these protesters, you're just doing this because you hate free speech. Simply put, this isn't a danger to the foreign policy establishment. The Trump administration is going to give a $40 trillion to Israel anyways. It doesn't matter. Israel first, baby. That's the Trump admin motto. So it doesn't really matter. Like, it's not going to really affect the policy goals anyways. Chung's lawsuit alleges that ICE's actions infringe upon her freedom of expression and are a part of the broader crackdown on pro-Palestinian activists, which is objectively true and correct, because again, the Constitution is the law of the land. If you are a person that lives within the land of the United States of America, the Constitution protects you. Now, technically speaking, if we're talking about laws that individuals have, now this is like some very fucking lawyer legalese stuff. I might be getting something wrong here, but the Constitution applies for if you are on the soil of the United States, which means she has First Amendment protections. That's how it works. Even though she's not a naturalized citizen, in terms of the Constitution, she still has protections because she lives in the U.S. She lives on the soil of the U.S., so she has constitutional protections. That's how, broadly speaking, how I understand it works. Now, in terms of like state laws and other federal laws that don't necessarily have the jurisdiction of the Constitution, that's of course a little different. If she was breaking those, which she has not been, to be honest, as far as I can tell, that's a bit of a different story, obviously. I still don't think that she should be deported for that. She's been living in the United States longer, like for 14 years at this point. Still don't think you should be deporting her back to Korea at that point. Probably she has like family there and stuff, but like still pretty stupid and a dangerous and dumb reason for us to why to fucking deport someone. But we really know why the Trump administration is doing these fucking crackdowns. It's because Israel first. We love Israel. We love bombing Palestinian children and babies. That's what we do, folks. We love that. But yeah, like I said before, the idea that the fucking drum circles going on at Columbia University is disrupting the fucking foreign policy goals of the Trump administration, of any fucking presidential administration, is just laughable. Like, it's just cartoonish. Like, honestly, there's really not much else for me to say here besides this is the most fucking goofy fucking bullshit I've ever seen on the planet. And if you truly believe that fucking like Mahmoud Khalil and fucking like Yun Seo Chung over here are also fucking disrupting the foreign policy goals of any presidential administration, you need to get your fucking ass out of your head. You're a fucking cartoonish, like, stupid troglodyte villain, and you need to get that fucking boot out of your fucking mouth. You need to stop the fucking gluck gluck, okay? No more gluck gluck, okay? You need to relax.